Back up in the lab.
That's what it is, baby.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the boy, like them H-Town boys say, know what I'm talking about, know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying? Coming down.
Yeah. This is what we gonna do, man. A toast to a new year.
New year, brother.
We still up in here.
Doing better, bigger and better things.
More prosperous.
More financial.
More financial. You know
spiritual.
what I'm saying? Spiritual. Mental. Health.
Health-wise.
Health on top of everything.
On that, on first come.
Health is wealth.
Wealth, yes, sir.
Before I get off into that, man, in the Lab Live podcast, man, and I got my boy Ambush.
What's the deal, peoples?
In the building, man. I hit you up the other day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I said, man, you know what? We need to do a
year-end review.
A 2022 wrap-up. I was going to do it by myself, but I knew I was going to catch some heat from I know I'm going to catch some heat from a couple of people. I'm like, man, let me call my boy that helped me start this.
Yes, sir. Yes,
in the Lab Live podcast in here, man.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
how you been, man? You've been busy, man. The Christmas season, holiday season been keeping you busy. I see you got your snazzies catering.
I'm trying to go on to bigger and better things and promote and learn.
Yeah. I like to think I was influencer for that.
You was.
I get a lot of people,
because I seen yours and I was like, oh shit, that's live.
Yeah,
I like that. Then I can wear it everywhere, put it on. You know what I'm saying?
It's free advertising.
Free advertising. And I since I did it, I didn't get so many people. Oh, you cater? Who was that? I said, that's me and my wife.
Yeah.
And you got a card? Boom, boom. If I ain't got a card on me, shoot them the information.
You know what? That's what happened to me all the time. Where your barbershop at? I'll be like, huh? And I'll be like, man, I'm thinking dude or a chick know me. You know what I'm saying? When I be forgetting I had this on my back, address, phone number, the whole nine. And so far, it has helped me with business. You know what I'm saying?
And I can also say this: what another thing has helped me is the podcast. Really has helped me.
Yeah,
I've had some people. Not that I've gotten business, but I've had people hit me up like, "Hey, man, I see you got a catering business." I was like, "How you know that?" Podcast. I seen you. I checked out y'all podcast.
Yeah.
You always talking about the food, and then I tell them, I send them to the Instagram or my Facebook page, and they be like, okay,
yeah.
I've had interest. I haven't got any bites off of it yet, but hey man, they say advertisement is the hardest part of the business.
Yeah.
Put your name out there.
Yeah, straight up, man. That's what you have to do. Like this,
I'm learning.
Walking billboard.
Yes, sir.
Man, people do good by people. They gonna send
pray
people
the word
to you, the whole nine. But the whole thing is branding
yourself,
your business, branding yourself.
And you got me into that. You was like, man, Jay, man, at least once a week you need to put something up there. You know me, I was like, man, I ain't. But at least once a week I'm gonna put something up there, remind somebody that I'm doing something out here in this game.
Yeah, you better, because if you don't brand you, who gonna brand you?
Nobody. Cause I say ain't nobody for you but you.
I used to say that. I be hearing certain things. I say, if you don't brand you, who gonna brand you? Man,
T-shirt.
Man, R.I.P. to the Big Walt, man.
Big Walt.
Yeah, man, because I normally say, Walt, that's T-shirt, man.
Yes, sir.
R.I.P. to my brother, man. My brother left here November 6, 2022. And actually, this was supposed to be like his show. So I'm going to dedicate this show to Big Walt, actually, because I told him, the matter of fact, the day he passed away, I talked to Walt. And I say, man, you up next. Wow. And it never happened. Like, wow. Straight up, yeah. That been touching me because it kind of took a toll on me for the past month, and I ain't been able to get myself in the doing nothing else because he was ready to go.
Yeah,
I'm doing show after show after show. He ready to go. Our timing couldn't get together. I said, man, I said, man, you know what? In my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna work on your time,
and that'd have been a great show too.
Oh man,
that'd have been I gotta do it one time for Walt. You scum buckets, maggots,
you bottom of the barrel.
One time for Walt, man. R.I.P., bro.
Yeah.
You will be missed, and you are missed.
You are missed, my brother. And
I think that took a toll on all of us, man. Like,
yeah,
it did something good in my eyesight for us, my brothers. It did something real good for me. It I'm not gonna speak on it because that's a situation that them people have to speak on.
Yeah.
But it did something good for my soul to see interaction, and if no more than just to say, hey bro, I love you.
Yeah.
It did something good for my soul.
Oh yeah, not a doubt, man. It brought some friendships back together.
Yeah, it did something good for my soul.
Yeah, it brought some friendships back together. You know,
Yes, sir.
And some of those friendships are work in progress. But all my brothers, I love them no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
I love y'all. I'm still better looking than all y'all. I just want y'all to know that. Just want y'all to know that. I'm still the youngest and the best looking.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna let your wife say all that. Yeah.
She don't even say, you heard what she said. I'm funny looking when I ain't got no haircut.
A little funny looking.
And that just tickled you Pete that day.
Nah, for real. My wife was like, you see what Chanel said about Jared? That shit was funny. Nah, but on the cool though, this here dedicated, man, to my boy Big White Man. It's been about a month and a half, and you gonna be missed, man. And that's kind of like I'm getting back in my podcast ways. That's kind of what made me want to do the year in review.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, man, what else got to talk about? So many people dying.
Man, it's
school shootings. You know,
war.
Yeah,
Orange trying to get back in office again. Even though we got Joe that ain't no better, it's the lesser of two evils that we got in there right now.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people voted for Joe, because it was the lesser of two evils.
Like, but evil is evil.
Yeah, it is. You know, but you know, everybody want money. You know that.
Yeah.
And Trump was handing out that cash.
He was handing out that cocksucking cash. But
not saying Trump was no better than it. Not saying I go for him or none of that, but man, Trump
was putting some money in your pocket. He was trying to get the economy stimulated.
Trump was handing out that cash, man.
He was trying to get the economy stimulated a little bit.
We don't agree with.
I don't agree with his
politics,
politics,
of his shit, but
I agree. I'm a capitalist. If I'm saying it right,
who don't want the money?
Who don't want money?
Y'all can sit up here and say what y'all want to say and talk y'all shit. But who don't want the money? Man, money
make the world go round. They say money is the root of all evil.
Yeah,
but goddamn it, it's the root of all good too.
Yeah. Bada bing, bada bang. Money makes everything
go
better.
round.
Not everything, but
money make everything better.
Not saying money make the whole situation you might be in. Like people got good money, a lot of money. A lot of times they're not happy.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is having it makes it better. You
know what bugs me?
What?
It's the motherfuckers who got money. They be money ain't everything. Yeah, that's because you got it, homeboy. You can say that.
Yeah,
when you out here scuffling, you working 2 jobs to try to make ends meet. You worried about the light bill, the cable bill, and the kids trying to get something to eat besides some noodles. Shit, you can say that. But when you got it, don't get me wrong. I don't think money is the be all.
No, it's not.
But I guarantee you gonna need it in life to make it.
Get spiritual up here. Get one with yourself and one with your God, whoever your God is. And health over everything.
Health is wealth because
you without good health you won't be here.
Man,
you won't be here. You won't be here long.
The one thing I can say about the year and wrap up is that I'm wishing all my people prosperity for us health wise. Because man, and don't put off anything that you had on your mind. This is the one thing I'm learning, the one thing I'm living by this last year. Everything that I wanted to do, man, I'm gonna shoot my shot at it from here on out, man.
Man, you better.
Because it ain't guaranteed. Like I can go home tonight. I ain't guaranteed to wake up. So at least I put some steps in place to try to live out my dreams in my life. Because man, we ain't got a guarantee to be here tomorrow.
We ain't guaranteed to be here the next minute.
For real, I can. I'm trying to make some laughter into the situation, but I could pass away right here on this mic.
Yeah, straight up.
But man, get your health together, man. All the brothers that don't go to the doctor, come on, man. We gotta start going to the doctor. And you know what? Since
we talking about this, I used to be one that didn't like to go to the doctor, and I don't know what it is. I guess. We don't want to find out if we got something or if something going on or if it's cancer or if it's any kind of thing. We scared to go to the doctor. Don't want to go to the doctor
because back in the day, back in the days, our forefathers didn't go to the doctor, and by them not going, I don't find out nothing wrong.
They ain't teach us.
But if I don't go to the doctor, I don't know nothing wrong.
I feel fine.
Yeah, I feel fine.
That type of mentality.
Yeah, you feel fine, but shit, you finna stroke out. Every other day you risking a stroke out or risking a heart attack or whatever you got going on.
Yeah.
Like when I became a diabetic, bro, I became a diabetic. I was out of town working, and I had a suspicion.
You knew something was going on.
I knew something was going on in my body because I just kept falling asleep. I don't care what I was doing. I would fall asleep.
Yeah.
And I was out of town working. My wife wasn't there with me. Luckily, I had one of our partners there.
Yeah.
To look out for me.
Yeah.
But I was out of town working, man. And just think, how would my wife and my son would have felt? My mother would have felt if I'm way in Atlanta working.
Yeah.
Could have had a diabetic stroke.
Yeah.
Because I'm too proud to go to the doctor.
Right.
Oh, but now, best believe, Mr. Ambush is at the, hey, come on, whatever.
Yeah.
Prostate, whatever. Hey, doc, do your thing.
In the past 6 months, I've been twice. Go ahead.
My brother, Jack in the Lab, has let me know, fellas, we don't have to get the finger up the booty no more. They can check your prostate through the blood work. So don't be in there, man. I don't want nobody to violate. They can check it through the blood work.
Well, since then.
Yeah,
since I told you that, I went 2 years without getting the check. No, doc told me.
Gotta go put that glove up there.
Yeah, I get violated.
Gotta get violated. Yeah. Hey, well, bro, don't feel bad. I'm a diabetic.
Oh, it's coming.
Yo, no, I'm a diabetic.
You might look. They can do them numbers for blood work one time, but it's coming.
Oh no, I've been getting it done since I've been a diabetic, and I got ulcers, so I've been getting it done since I'm in my early 30s. So,
okay.
I didn't pretty much. Hey, doc, put some slow music on or something. Goddamn, don't just do it like that.
in my sick, twisted mind, my dark thoughts, I'm gonna say I wasn't blessed to go through all that because I had to get violated. I know it wasn't a blessing to have all these ulcers. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that sick ass joke. Who wants to get violated?
Who wants to get violated? Wants to get violated?
Well, real. That's a whole nother show.
That's a whole other show.
Anyway.
Hey, on that, I know it's a year in review. No. It's a year in review.
Okay.
So this is a popular movie, the Best Man, the final chapter. I watched it the other day. Have you had a chance to watch it?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I'm not going to give too much away.
Yeah.
Just watch it. That's another show. I'll hold that. But
Best Man, the new one.
The final chapter. It's on Peacock.
Yeah. I've been seeing it.
I don't want to give nothing away. We'll say that for another show. But I am going to say this. For the people of our generation, we don't have a problem with gay, lesbian. We can understand that. I think our thing is we don't understand I don't identify as male or female. I identify as this or that, or I don't identify. It's weird, bro. Like me and my wife we sat down and had a conversation about this, and she was, she has more gay friends, and I've learned to accept her friends as trannies and cross. I've learned to accept because they love my wife, so I love them, and they helped us out on our wedding so much that, hey man, I love these people.
Yeah, well,
but I've had to learn. I think our thing is in our generation that we don't understand their new verbiage and they don't identify as male or female, so it's they or it or back in the day.
It's not it. I mean,
I say that's no. They it.
Now
no.
I don't.
Man,
now bro, I don't think it's it.
I'm telling you,
it is not it. Like,
bro, I'm telling you, I'm sitting there and he's saying it, and I'm like, that's back in the day that we.
You actually heard this from somebody that's gay or lesbian or whatever. This is a whole nother show. But all I'm gonna say is I get where you coming from. I get what you're saying. I think that we have a problem. Our generation have a problem with it because it seems like, and I'm gonna say this in one little short sentence, they pushing it on us.
Yes. We understood when we had a partner.
Yeah, because
we understood it.
I had a gay homeboy in the game that I don't sell weed no more. I used to sell him weed like he was cool in the fan.
But that goes back to one of our other shows. Y'all might want to listen to that and find out because he spoke on this situation.
Yeah. So, I ain't never had a problem with nobody that's gay. The problem comes in with our generation.
Being pushed upon us
and making it seem and look like it's normal because it's not. It is a normal behavior.
Yeah.
But all I'm going to say is, I'll put it to you like this. I wasn't even trying to get off into this.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is where we come from, that wasn't normal behavior.
It wasn't.
Now in this generation, it is normal behavior, but it's because it was pushed to be normal behavior.
Pushed to the forefront.
And that's one side of it. And the other side of it, it's cool to come out now. And it's okay.
And don't get me wrong.
Because you shouldn't have to hide your identity
to who you are.
It's okay. Man, why you bring this up, man? I wasn't even ready for this. Like,
hey man, that's why you brought me on the show.
Man, let me sip on something right quick.
But this is my thing, like,
because look, we got friends that have sons and daughters that's gay, and
it's cool.
I don't have a problem with it.
And even when I had my son,
but you know why we don't have a problem with it? Because they sons and daughters not pushing it upon us or our.
When they told us or they said something to us.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We been on it.
I don't like the whole. Okay. In a nutshell. In a nutshell, be who you are. Live your truth. Mm-hmm. I don't like how they are steady. Have you noticed every other commercial is HIV commercial, and majority of them is male kissing male, and majority of it is black.
But this is my thing.
They're trying to exterminate us. Yeah. That's a whole.
The black male masculinity is not supposed to be here.
It's under siege.
It's under siege.
Yeah.
And this is my thing. I don't care if you have a commercial with. Why has it always got to be two super flamboyant gay black dudes? Why can't it be two white couples? I don't have a problem with it. I have a problem with it.
I don't want to get you upset.
No.
But you brought this up. I don't want to do this right now.
They're pushing the narrative of black masculinity. Man, we are under siege. It's pretty much like this. If you a black male, my son is 20. Our sons are pretty much around about the same age. Yeah. If you're a black male and you identify as masculine, you a male, heterosexual.
Raise that mic up.
You heterosexual. There
you go.
And you being a male, you just male testosterone. You showing that you a masculine.
Right.
They have a problem with that.
Right. But you know what? It's gonna be some people look at this show and they're gonna be like, hey.
They judging.
No. They're gonna be like, hey, that's y'all opinion. Mm-hmm. Let me come on now. Let me bring my friend on there, my daughter, my son on there, which is cool. We welcome that. Yeah, because I think some kind of way the generation that has a problem with it need to sit down and talk to the generation that's cool with it. Because like we had another show, and all three of my sons. I don't know about my daughters because we haven't really talked about that, but all three of my sons have male friends that's gay, and they like, they gay. Yeah. They're cool with it. Back in the day,
we'd have had a whole situation.
That was unheard of. That was taboo. That was unspoken.
We'd have damn near
knew one or two people that went to high school with us that was gay. So all that type of shit. But that type of shit. But
damn, motherfucker came.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. By now, everybody know we in the hood. But everybody know we sitting on the strip, where they
do what they do.
Yeah, they do what they do. But I'm just saying, like,
look here, man. My son, like he just graduated high school maybe a year or two ago. Mm-hmm. It'd be like that. Oh, daddy gay. Dudes on the team with it, but they didn't have a problem with it.
They cool.
They just went. Hey man, he do what he do.
And here we are.
He do what he do.
We either approaching 50 or a little past 50. We like, what kind of shit is this? But I have been blessed. I'm gonna say blessed because it's a blessing to have kids that you can be around, hang with, and be around their friends.
To help you educate you to things that we wasn't educated to, or we didn't have preview to when we was younger.
Right. And we have been to one of my sons. We've been to their house parties and like had the best time, and they had a couple partners that's gay, and like I'm talking about had us rolling on the floor laughing, like cool people. So I don't have a problem. I don't
have a problem with nothing, man. I think
it's that same old school verbiage. Don't push it on me.
Yeah. But this is my thing.
I can be cool, but don't push it on me. How we get on this here, I don't know. Leave it up damn bush, but that's the best way for me to put it.
But my thing is, man, like, hey man, live your truth.
Absolutely.
Live your truth. Live in your life. Cause man, life is not guaranteed to you. If you got a dream, if you got something you want to do, you got a vacation spot you want to travel to. Oh, I'm gonna do it next year. I'm gonna do it in 6 months. Man, frivolous flaunt, as my wife would say.
Forget that.
Forget all that. Put your best foot forward and do what you got to do to be satisfied in your own life and your own truth.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to get on to something that's...
Man, you know what?
Go ahead. You started off. This is your show.
Nah, because you know what? Really, like, that was a full, like, whole, the whole little deal. Don't get too juiced up, man. Don't get too juiced up, man. But we just got started, boy.
I'm so bad. I'm
still on my furs. I think you're on your 2.5 over there.
Well, I'm on 1.5. That's because you don't like scotch like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a scotch drinker.
Speaking of that, you brought this scotch in here, bro. I ain't got no cigar, none of that. You know, and all that good stuff. But
you have one in there, sir.
Now that might be they've been in there for a little minute.
It's a little old.
But before we go any further, since you pointed at that, this episode,
yes sir,
of In the Lab Live podcast is sponsored by Jack's Real Beard Care. You got your beard oil, you got your beard wash, your beard conditioner, and we are currently out of beard butter, which is a good thing.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Because that means we doing good business. We got your beard brush and we got a beard comb somewhere around here. But you can get it on realbeard.com. Hold up, swole them up. Realbeardandbarber.com. That's what it is. Realbeardandbarber.com. And Ambush is not only a
client,
he's a customer.
I'm a customer. Excuse me, I ain't got no haircut. I've been busy. I've been doing a lot of, it's the holidays time.
But what keeps your nappy happy?
My nappy keeps happy because it keeps it rich. It keeps it from drying out for me. It keeps it moisturized. When I comb it, I don't have all that breakage. I don't have all the split ends. Also has a nice sandalwood flavor for the fellas. If y'all old school, 9th generation, y'all know that sandalwood smell real good. So
absolutely.
And then it's not overpowering.
But don't forget the vanilla. There's some vanilla flavor in there.
Yes, vanilla flavor.
Sandalwood vanilla.
And it's
don't short my company. don't short me, boy. Sandalwood vanilla.
And it's not overpowering with the cologne. Matter of fact, for any type of cologne you have, if it's super expensive or you super, if you're on a budget, it's gonna blend in perfectly, bro. I promise you.
You're a real beard care connoisseur. What does the oil do?
The oil, to me, it keeps my beard from drying out. It keeps it like at nighttime when I go to bed, the pillowcases and all that. It keeps it from being super dry when I get up in the morning.
And when you get up in the morning, is it all over you on the pillowcase?
No, it's not on the pillowcase. It's not all on your skin, dripping down, and it stays right where it's supposed to stay.
And
it smells. I'm telling you, fellas, you can put it on if you get ready for a nice evening with your wife or your woman or your significant other, or you just get ready to step out with your boys.
Speaking of that, do your wife like it?
She loves it.
She loves it.
She loves
it. It's a little aphrodisiac.
Yeah,
that's what I've been trying to tell boys.
I'm talking about. Anybody that got a beard, any man that got a beard, when your woman grab that beard like this here,
yeah,
you already know what that means.
Most women love beard, so if your woman loves a beard and you're trying to, keep it healthy, keep it growing, try Jack's Real Beard Care. And I got another question for you. What does the butter do for you?
The butter, to me, when I put it on, it holds me in place. Like as of right now, I ain't got no cut. Just say you fellas, like right now, I don't have a cut. I'm a week away from a cut, or I'm a week out from my cut, or I just couldn't get in to get the cut. So I put the butter on, comb it down, fluff it how I need to fluff it. So it keeps it all in place.
Absolutely.
To where it's not those split ends.
It lay the wild hairs down.
The wild hairs down, the split ends ain't all hanging out. You can manage you.
I might have to pay you, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm doing a free sample. But now it's a fellas, it's a product that you will love because I love it. I'm not just saying me. I'm saying everybody comes to the shop that has a beard. We participated. We'll stop by here and not even tolerate him. Hey man, we got some of that all.
Yeah. You like, I want to say you probably every 2-3 months.
Yeah.
And
it lasts long, fellas.
Maybe 3 months. I think you get a beard or maybe 3 times a year, maybe.
Well, I was getting a little bit more than that when I wasn't focused on my business, but now I'm, I haven't gotten many cuts as I used to.
But what
get.
I'm saying is, I'm trying to get the people to understand. You only with the beard oil. You probably only going to spend at.
Oh no! This I'm not gonna lie, fellas. This bottle here, it'll last you about a good 2-3 months if you're using it properly.
So you $40 a year.
Yeah, on the beard oil.
On beard oil.
Yeah,
like that's nothing.
And it's a great gift.
That's nothing. It's a great gift. You know.
Matter of fact, the first one I knew he was gonna put it out before I think a couple people.
Yeah.
But my wife ordered it online, and she didn't even tell me. I come to the house.
What your wife do?
She ordered it online.
Absolutely.
And I'm saying, Jack, real big. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah,
so I called him and me to say, you want to go tell me?
Yeah.
He say, I did tell you.
Oh, yeah.
How you enjoy it? I say, it's great, bro.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I used it a couple times before I came to the shop, and he was like, okay. Your shit
see it working.
I see it working.
I can see the difference.
The difference in it wasn't as dry. You could tell the difference when I ain't been using like Ambush. You ain't been using your shit, huh?
One last question.
Go ahead.
That's the barber in me.
Go ahead, sir.
Clipper hustler.
Hey man.
Clipper hustler. But that's for another Clipper.
Okay, that's another.
Clipper hustler coming.
Remember that.
The barbers, stylists, apparel coming to you. Just be looking out for it.
Remember that.
The last question I got for you of Real Beard and Barber, Real Beard Care. How that wash work for you?
Man, hold on now. Now I'm gonna do. I get facials. You know what I'm saying. My barber does provide facials and and man, fellas, you need to get a facial.
Yeah.
But my wife tells me all the time, hey man, stop putting all that heavy soap in your face. It dries your skin out.
Dry your skin out. Soap and alcohol dry your skin.
Dries your skin out. So she's had to tell me we've had to change our faucets sometimes because I have.
And you know what? Thank you for that because I bought me a
work, didn't it?
I haven't put it up yet, but I bought a filter for my shower.
Watch the difference in the shower.
And I actually looked up what you told me. I Googled it about how hard water
transfers your skin, makes your skin hard, break.
Yeah.
If you have like me, I suffer from psoriasis. So it will break your skin out.
Yeah.
So what it does, the shampoo, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. What I do, I might wash cause I'm bald. Everybody know I'm bald. I'm bald. So
right.
I scrub with a loofah on my head in between haircuts.
Yeah.
I shampoo my face. Sometimes I wash it with I don't use it every day.
Right.
But
you're not really supposed to because our skin, black people, you wash the natural oils out your skin because our skin is naturally oily.
Man, we the original man.
Yeah.
But that's a different story. But I use it and I put it on, man. And when I get out the shower, I wash my beard real good. I'm talking about soap. It soaps up real good. Like you can get a good lather. I wash it out, and then I put the oil on. Go to bed. Matter of fact, I told my wife.
But that beard wash, you I just want to do a little commercial here.
That beard wash.
That beard wash, it
cleans your beard. It keeps all the dry.
It feels
flakes.
squeaky when you.
Yeah, it ain't none of that. You run your hand, it's still soapy.
Yeah.
Your
It's
skin
different.
feel oily.
Yeah.
It's none of that. It actually strips all the bad stuff out.
Yeah.
And leave the good stuff in.
It's different.
And when I get out, after I do what I do for me is I get out the shower, I put the oil on. After I dry my beard a little bit, I put the oil on, rub it in real good, and I comb it.
Right.
Come back. Perfect. I can go to bed.
And I'm gonna say this: everything in here is all the ingredients is everything is natural.
Talk your shit.
No chemicals. No nothing. Everything. We got vitamin E. We got shea butter. We got jojoba, hemp seed. All of that good stuff.
Got that hemp in there?
Yeah, we got.
Talk that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk that shit.
All I'm saying is try me out. Hit me up.
I guarantee you won't be
DM me.
disappointed.
Inbox me. Or hit the website up.
Or just come to the shop and pick it up.
RealBeardandBarber.com, man. That's our sponsor for the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, my brother.
I appreciate you because, man, my beard was looking.
Thank you, sir. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Good network. You know what I'm talking about?
My beard was looking dry. I was talking about cutting it all off again. It was looking dry. I was like, it wouldn't come up to the edge. I'm like, I'm telling. He's my barber, so I have to say, hey man, leave me high. He like, man, you can't get no higher with your head. Like,
if you want to keep your beard happy, if you want, put it on the nappy. You know what I'm talking about?
And it will work.
Jack's Real Beer Care, man. That's our sponsor for the show, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It smells good too.
Yeah. And we gonna get back to this. I'm gonna say this. With the whole LGBTQ community,
Too many letters tonight.
But I got them right. We're not. I got them right. We're not trying to offend anyone. But as a matter of fact, if you want to come on here and talk about the shit, hit me up, DM me.
Yeah,
inbox me.
We willing to have a conversation.
Call my phone,
and
let's have a conversation. I got 2 other mics. We can do it.
And we some of the most open-minded people that you want to talk to.
Ain't no tripping.
We don't do no tripping. We understand everything. All we saying is, and you know what? My wife be watching some of that ratchet shit. Every now and then,
all our wives be watching some.
And I go in there sometimes, and I sit there and just for a minute. Slim Thug, and I want to say it's the dude out of New Orleans, Big Freedia. And Slim Thug said, "Hey man, sometimes we just don't understand." Yeah. I'm not gonna go exactly word for word what he's saying.
Yeah.
But what I think he was saying was, man, we don't understand sometimes.
Yeah.
We don't understand. Explain it to we don't hate. We can't hate nobody. We've been hating on all our lives. We can't hate nobody.
Yeah.
But we just don't understand.
Sometimes we don't understand. That's a good way of putting it.
And if you break it down to us and have us understand it, communication is the best way to get an understanding. Yeah. Even if we can agree to disagree.
But you know what? Sometimes when you don't understand something, you mess around and pop up at the mouth and say some shit and offend somebody.
Ooh.
And now they looking at you like you trash, nigga. Like
I've done it before.
Like Bubba Dub say you trash.
Yeah.
Sometimes they look you'll say some shit and people say you can't take words back, which is true. But I can say, hey man, my bad.
Get an understanding.
I ain't mean to trip like that. I ain't mean to say what I said. And I've been a whole lot better at that lately in life.
You got me comfortable. I took my glasses off.
Yeah, straight up, man. You supposed to be comfortable. This is in the lab live, man. That's what we do.
So all I'm saying is understanding, man. Sometimes understanding. We ain't gotta agree.
Right.
We ain't gotta even associate with each other after that. But I understand your point. You understand my point.
And we try not to go that far.
So having a different point of view or having a different outlook on some certain things is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't always want to be stuck in the mind frame that I am. And fellas, I'm gonna say this too. Stop saying we ain't gonna never change. I'm gonna be the same. No, you're supposed to progress and learn and grow as you get older.
You know what I think that come from? And I'm guilty of this. People like me. I say we ain't gonna never change, but I'm not meaning we as a whole. I'm meaning we in general, because a lot of us have that same old slavery mentality, crab in a bucket mentality. Me first. I don't care how you get out, but I'm getting up out of here type of mentality, and that passes on from generation to generation to generation. If you go back episode, I don't know what number
Generation Curse. It's episode 2020, I think.
I don't think it's in 20s. It may be 20. It may be. I dropped it late. We recorded early, but I dropped it late. But yeah, so that sometimes be the case.
All right, bro. We hit about 4 subjects we ain't supposed to hit on.
Yeah. We ain't even got to the year review yet, but you know how we do. We bounce off each other. That's how we started this thing. You know what I'm saying?
We do the best thing. We come here freestyle. We might have a little discussion. What you thinking? What did you think?
Yeah, straight up. Because I was like, man, I told my wife, I said, man, you know what? I ain't had time to really study the year in review, but we probably freestyling. You know what she said, man? You know how you and Jerry are. Y'all go in there and bounce off each other and make it happen.
It turned into a whole different thing.
Yeah, straight up, man.
All right, so my thing is, say, man, lesser of two evils. We don't need orange back in here. But also, I'm going to say this. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I am finna start, we as a people need to start not letting them count on our vote. No.
Explain that.
When I say not letting them count on our vote, I mean by that is, Joe said when he was running, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Bullshit. I remember the crime bill that you had that locked away more black men than anything for long term.
That was about 94.
About 94, 95.
Okay. Do you?
And people are just not coming home.
Okay.
Took a whole generation.
Let me ask you this. I'm playing devil's advocate. Do you hold Joe for what he did in '94?
Yes, I do. You know why? Because go ahead.
I'm playing devil's advocate. You hold Joe for what he did in '94. I'm not saying I agree with Joe.
Go ahead.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm just playing devil's advocate right now.
Like you always do.
Exactly. When you trying to go get that job, is that good to hold you accountable for what you did in '94?
No, this is the thing. This is where I come from.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No, this is where I come from on my point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Black people were not allowed to mess up. Remember back
still to this day.
Yeah, still remember back in the day they said we got to be 3 times as better. Oh, I'm gonna use President Bush's daughters for example. When they was going to UT, they've got stopped for cocaine, ecstasy pills, and all that.
Yeah.
But do you hear anything about that now?
No, absolutely.
I'm talking about got arrested for it.
But
listen,
they ain't got to get no jobs. They ain't got,
but none of that. But one of them gonna run for president when it's
and they're not gonna hold them accountable.
Not gonna hold them accountable for. Okay. Now let one of our sons get arrested for a weed case, which is damn near pretty much legal nowadays. Mm-hmm. Let them get arrested for a weed case. That's gonna be brought against them forever in their life.
And you know what? You know what's funny? You know, make this so relevant. Last night I was watching Michelle Obama. She was on Jimmy Kimmel. She was promoting a new book.
Okay, I ain't see it. I seen the one with Kelly Rowland thing.
And we was standing there like, and it's like she's a queen.
Oh, she bringing that hood out too. You can see them gold nails
and the braids and all that. But she been like that though. But she more now that she's out the White House.
She can be more of it now.
But the thing about it is, she said Kim was making a joke. He said something about, "Hey man, you need some water, man."
No. Hey man,
listen, what the fuck going?
Listen. My wife been on a liquid diet.
What you got going on? Tell me, bro. I go get some water, man.
I ain't been able to eat a real meal with some veggies and so I could.
So you ate that meatloaf and it's fucking with you, right? That's all you got to say. Because you.
I don't want to burp.
I don't know who you leaning that out to, but you.
I don't want to come off on a bike like that. But hey man, I was able to eat me a real meal today, and it felt good and it tasted good, and my guts is like, hey, what's going on here?
That meatloaf fucking with you.
Hey man, I ain't no real food in a minute, man. I've been dealing with the sick and injured around this motherfucker.
Hey man, look. Okay, so, hey man, like we said in the hood. Hey man, say man.
Let's get back to it.
Oh shit, that was funny though. You over there ducking and dodging, bobbing and weaving.
Say you weave one more goddamn time before walk and get you some water.
All of those shit, belching and burping and shit.
Hey man, look here, man. I told you I had ulcers since I was 13 years old.
Straight up, man. You know, but it is whether you're black man problems.
Yes,
fried food.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. But with that, man, this is what I want to touch on. Year in review. What you think about these RICOs, man?
Yeah, because that's what I brought you here for.
Yeah, I know.
Year in review. I put it to you like this: these rappers need to stop incriminating themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They need to quit putting everything on record, which they know no better, and that's the only thing they got to talk about. That's what they see. They not when they rapping about that shit is authentic.
It is.
But at the end of the day, the prosecutors and DAs are using this against
them. They trying to use it but they.
I say us because it's us.
They trying to pass a bill now to where they can't use rappers' lyrics against them.
Do you think that's going?
I think if it's a bill, they're gonna try to get around it. Yeah. But what I think is we too powerful in the rap game. We too powerful in you know
athletes. We too powerful. Music, period.
Like, you know what it is? What? I watch Wallow and Gilly. You know, I study. You might put me on to something,
right?
And I'll study. Wallow and Gilly say Gilly. Not Wallow said this. Wallow said, "We're the faction of cool, but we don't own cool." Everybody want to be us until they have to be us. Meaning, what I'm saying is, everybody want to have a black culture into them.
They love us
until they have to deal with the problems that we have to deal with.
They love us, but let them have to deal with us and deal with the problems. And
then they want the white privilege.
Now
to come
you want
through.
white privilege.
You want the white privilege to come through.
Yeah.
What I'm saying about this is, So we grew up under our generation. We had NWA, but we also had Public Enemy teaching. You know, they had the
KRS-One. Yeah, we had
Rakim never cussed in none of his raps. None. And that's one of my favorite artists.
Rakim spoke about the struggle in the streets.
The struggle in the street, and he was a 5%er. I don't know if he was a 5%er, but I know he spoke about it.
He spoke about it.
What I'm saying is, for every yin, there's a yang. For everything you talk about, for shooting a nigga carrying that stick or that blicker, as my son called it, I got that blicker on me.
Boy, we was riding the other night.
I got my glass off, so we know we serious.
I'm doing like you now.
I nigga get you some water.
We was riding the other night, and I said, "You heard that?" She said, "What?" When he said, "I got that flashlight on the blicky."
Yeah,
she said, "Yeah." She said, "I heard," because she thinks she rapping in another life.
Yeah, I know.
She be knowing the lyrics.
She be breaking it down.
I say, "But did you hear that?" I say, "You know what that means?" She say, "Nah." I say, "Flashlight on the blicky mean
that red beam.
I got that beam on my gun." Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
So they rapping this shit, and they doing it. They doing it in a metaphoric, slick way, but
they breaking it down to them on court.
You got the CO, not the COs. You got the CIs and the people that's talking to the laws, telling the laws what this means.
You got them snitches. We gonna put it
breaking the lyrics down,
breaking the lingo down.
They doing, and they're
telling them what everything mean.
Exactly, and they coming to get our kids from rapping about their life or what they see, or which I have a problem with, rapping about what they done.
What they done. This our thing. Don't get it twisted. We spoke about this on plenty of podcasts. We've done some things in our lifetime.
Absolutely.
But we didn't want to take pictures. We didn't want to be famous. Nope. We wanted to be rich.
Nope.
I think
we want to be fly,
but we want to take care of
our family.
I asked my son this when he was younger, a long time ago. I said, "Son, would you rather be rich or famous?" You know what he hit me with?
What?
Why can't I be both? I said, as a black man, you cannot be both. You either won't.
You can, but it's consequences.
There's consequences to it. So what I'm saying is, for everything y'all talk about of destruction to our people, put some positive in them.
Yeah.
I respect a couple.
But these days, the way the feds come and get our youngsters, you really can't talk about nothing no more. They really need to go back to motherfucking Run DMC and Will Smith days. Let's talk about not their part.
Oh, I'm partying.
Talk about the party.
The party.
Yeah.
But this is my thing. Jack.